Okay, so on these, what we have to do here is if it's factorable, you want to factor your denominator. So here we'll start by factoring out the 7, right? And then as you go through here and list your LCD, there's a 7, and it shows up in two places, but it only shows up once, so we include the 7. And then same thing with the x plus 2. And so that's going to be our LCD, and that's what we're going to multiply both sides by. Now, real quick, the excluded value will be -2. So x cannot equal -2. If we get that answer, then there will be no solution. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write this LCD. When I multiply it by both sides, it's just going to show up in those three spots. So I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite it with it there. So 7 times x plus 2, then times 3 all over 7 times x plus 2 on bottom. So I just rewrote this, but I'm putting the LCD that's getting multiplied to everything. And then let's see, then we'll have 7 times x plus 2 times 4 all over x plus 2. And then minus 7 times x plus 2 times 5 all over 7. So the only thing that I rewrote it, I just put the LCD with all the numerators. And what that's going to do is the denominators should cancel out with part of each numerator here. So the first one I'm just left with, see those turn into ones. So I'm just left with 3 times 1 over 1, which is just 3. The second one I'm left with 7 times 4. And so that'll be a 28. And then minus, I need to go ahead and distribute this. Let me go ahead and write it down though first. I'm going to move the 5 to the front, 5 times x plus 2. And the reason I did this is I just want to make sure that when we multiply, the minus is going to go with it. So the minus gets multiplied with it. So let's see, 3 equals 28 minus 5x minus 10. And then um, 28 minus 10, we can simplify that down into 18 minus 5x. And then I'm going to go ahead and subtract 18 from both sides. And so let's see, that'll cancel out. And so we're left with negative 15 equals negative 5x. And the last thing we do is divide by negative 5. And so we'll get x equals positive 3 in this case because the double negatives cancel out. And we're left with x plus 3. So feel free to send more of these.